YouTube, headed to Gold Butte National Monument, Whitney Pocket, and Gold Butte Town Site. A new video from Ron's Bar and Grill and Damn Uncle Ron Videos. This is where we're starting. This is Bunkerville, next to the Virgin River, and hope you enjoyed the video. This road here comes out of Bunkerville and goes to Whitney Pockets, Gold Butte. Well, the thing about this road here is it's pretty famous with the Bundy Ranch. You remember, it's been a little while back, not too far back, but Clive Bundy was in a war with the United States government. Bureau of Land Management. He's the only man that ever had the government back down from. I've met his son. He ran for governor this last term, and I met him at the voting booth, and we were down there letting Kim vote. And nice guy. His dad, Clive, he won the lawsuit. He was in jail in Las Vegas for quite a while, or fighting it on his own, represented himself. Meanwhile, Bureau of Land Management brought a bunch of FBI guys out here, and weapons, tried to take the water rights away from him and his grazing rights. Well, it turns out Clive Bundy's family's been here before Bureau of Land Management was even founded. So he did win, but it was pretty scary there for a while. They had people come from all over the country to help out Clive Bundy. Had snipers and everything else. It was going to be a real war, but the government smartly backed down from it. Everybody went home. It's back to normal out here, as far as I know. If you ever get a chance, go on YouTube. Put in Bundy's Last Stand, you'll find it. A couple of really good documentaries on it, pretty good videos on it. We got here is the Bundy Ranch, and you can see we're going by it. Here's their logo right here out front. Been here a few times, got pictures in front of the sign. We got Kimberly's coming up there to wave at us. Say hi, wave at us. Hi, Kim. Hi. That's a famous Bundy Ranch. So we got Kim out getting a picture of the map. Excuse me. Welcome to the Gold Butte region. Points of interest. We're going to the Devil's Cove for sure. We're going to Gold Butte Town Site. We're going to Devil's Throat, Nevada-Arizona border, and Whitney Pockets, and Fisherman's Cove. That's furthest is 46 miles. It's going to take a little while to get there because we're going to be going to four-wheel drive. The road's here pretty quick. If you ever get out to Mesquite, what a great route.
And again,
stop for Kim to get some pictures of the flowers. The Dutch is going to really start blooming here pretty soon, and when it does, it's just spectacular. We'll be going up on the plateau north of Mesquite. We got Joshua trees up there, and they are beautiful when it blooms. You'll be riding down the road out of Beaver Dam. The sides of the roads will be orange, blue, orange, gray, and a purple color. And then all the Joshua trees are blooming. Beautiful. That's coming up. You can get some videos like that here pretty soon. But anyway, there's Kim. Wave at us, Kim. Anyway, we're on our way to Gold Butte. We're still on semi-pavement. We'll be leaving the pavement here pretty quick though. Desert's starting to bloom now. This next couple weeks is going to be beautiful. We'll be starting a new add-on video for each video we do out here. So you might be looking forward to seeing Kimberly's blooming desert and all the pictures.
Oh yeah.
We're going to try and promote that a little bit. We got some cacti up here. Kim's going to get out and get her a picture. Meanwhile, I'm going to sit here and look around, see what's going on. I can see the trees are starting to bloom too.
Trees are blooming.
So they're green with yellow. You can see them there. You see them over there. And
got some eagles.
out here in the desert. So, ahead of us there. Yep. Got some eagles too. You know, we have eagles out here. A lot of real big hawks. The hawks out here, they're so big that, man, I'm telling you, they look like eagles. So this is part of a wash. You look out across the area there. That's a good 15 feet, 20 feet. Some of the wash where the water's, washed through here at one time or another. But like I said, we'll be leaving the pavement here pretty soon. We haven't seen any, well, we've seen a whole parking lot of razors, but when we do razor hunting, we don't get the ducks in the parking lot. They're the ones that are on the trail. And if you pass one, you get extra points for that. So it's 10 points for seeing the razor, spotting it out. And then if you pass that razor, go further than he did, that's another 5 points. So, and if we ever spot my sister and brother-in-law's razor, then game over, you win automatically. So. Anyway, when you're out in a regular four-wheel drive vehicle, you might want to play that game too. You'll be surprised what kind of four-wheel drives that pass those things. So they're more built to go over bumps real fast. I was up last weekend. I must have went up about, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 feet. And it got down to a pretty narrow trail, but we were still going. What we got here is a warning. We are at a tortoise crossing. The thing about a tortoise crossing, tortoises don't walk very fast. They're really, really, really slow. So you could be held, if a tortoise is crossing the road here, you could be held up for hours, worse than a train. So you really got to watch out for them out here.
Yeah, yes, they are protected.
Florida's got their alligator crossings, Colorado, and their deer crossings. Well, out here in the desert, we have a tortoise crossing. Yeah. Who knows, we might have a rabbit crossing, coyote crossing, you never know.
Yep. So true, so true. That's cool. That is cool. I want to see one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh, I could go a little slower because last thing I did run with one.
Yeah, no.
Was it you just tell me they live a long time?
Yeah. They can live good 100 years or more. Actually, more than that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going through your life that slow for 100 years?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know. But
and they made
so
famous cartoons about tortoises being so slow.
Yep, sure have. Just so fun. Just so fun, So fun.
There's some little white flowers, Sam. Is there by that bush? There's a lot of color right in there.
Amazing.
Looks like we got palm trees out here in the desert. A lot of places like that. They're they used to call them oases. I think they still call them oases.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ones that you see in the movies where they got all the towel heads. No, they're not riding camels here. Well, they have a camel farm not too far from our house.
They actually do.
Yeah, and we haven't been there yet, because I've never rode a camel. I don't know how to ride a camel, but I have rode horses. But you will find a lot of different kinds of things out here. In the background there, you can see some palm trees. 18 different species, I believe, in palm trees alone. We don't have them all here. Some of them grow dates, some of them grow coconuts. I haven't seen any coconut palms out here or in Mesquite, but I'm sure they're around. But we'll get some closer pictures of that here coming up on our trip to Gold Butte, Little Finland, Whitney Pocket. If you ever come up to Mesquite, Nevada, it's the first 3 exits as you come into Nevada, first city, by the Eureka Casino. Just check that out. You'll know where Mesquite is. But we got trails that go on forever here. You can go so far out in the desert you might run into Area 51 or something. You never know. But we got mountains that still have snow on them. I was up there this weekend. Nice trails up there. On the other side of that mountain, there's a trail that goes off to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. I'm talking areas where nobody goes, hardly. If you don't have a 4-wheel drive, you're not going. And if you're not a off-roader, you'll never see it. And is it beautiful? The scenery, the flowers, the cactus. If I would have known about Mesquite earlier in my life, I would have moved out here 15 years ago and left Colorado a long time ago. But it's pretty here. Well, I guess I was right. It is called an oasis. It's a Juanita Springs oasis. Just out here in the middle of the desert. People are coming across here in the early days and settling in the United States. Places like this saved a lot of people's lives. So here's an oasis, our first one. I have no idea how many of them are out here, but it was kind of cool to see one and to see the palm trees. Out in the middle of the desert. Oh, look at that, and there's the United States flag.
Yeah.
Always stand. Leaving Juanita Springs Oasis. The non-camel one.
Beautiful. That is beautiful.
It is pretty to see that, huh?
Yeah.
That's what the palm trees look like in their natural habitat.
Right.
Not being trimmed or anything. But you can see how you could have a forest fire with them.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a forest fire with them, but
no, but you never know.
look over here to the left.
Got a
You
single
got to get
one.
a picture of that all by itself there.
All by itself.
Okay.
You're a loner.
I could probably just drive off the
No,
edge right here.
stop it.
I could.
Oh, God.
Like that. Kim thought we were going to hit that damn tree, but it only drops off about, 40 feet right there.
That's enough for me.
I think we could have made it, but decided not to. Kim's better judgment, I guess. I was ready to go down the side of that hill. When you're in a Super Kia Gen 1 Razor Hunter, you'll go places that nobody thinks you can.
Oh, if you see him, that was a Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, all right. Might see some Roadrunners today. We like Roadrunners, We got a lot of them out by Mesquite. When I go out there along the Virgin River, them Roadrunners are everywhere. And most of them are just running the road. Oh, yes, another damn sign. We're going to find our way. This is the old Las Vegas highway.
Here was a flat tire.
It was hot. It was hot and had to change the flat tire.
Ugh.
There's a grove of trees over there. Look at that, whole grove of trees.
I know.
So there's water moving through the mountain.
Yeah, there's water around
Definitely.
there.
You don't get big trees like that without water, and you don't get palm trees without them either.
Yep.
We should be leaving the pavement pretty quick. I'm pretty sure we veer off to the right. We'll have to check the sign, of course, because if you ever have any alcohol involved, you've got to double check everything.
Always.
And if it's a smoky day, you better have somebody else check everything for you. Let's just go to a national monument. So the minimal, you see the dark spots in the road, that's minimal road repair there. Where they're just taking the chuck out, chuck holes out.
Yeah.
Again, going to be doing some videos, going to be on my channel. We're going to call it Kimberly's Bloomin' Garden. So we're actually making 2 videos at the same time. So that's Kimberly up ahead of me. She's made a difference in my life. I really like being with her. I really enjoy what we have. We moved out here from Colorado 3 years ago. Best thing I ever did. Just beautiful out here, laid back, no drama. Okay, this town and this area has no drama, and there's so much to entertain you out here. Just beautiful, beautiful place to live. There's Kim. As you can see, we reached the Gold Butte National Monument sign. National Conservation Land, U.S. Department of the Interior. See, that doesn't really, it just tells you that, I guess that would stand for that we the people own this, because we are the U.S. Department of Interior and the Bureau of Land Management. We also have a lot of desert dwellers out here. We have people that come out with razors. There's a lot to offer out here. You know, it's just a lot of fun. You can go out all day long. I'll bet for a year and not ever have to drive on the same trail.
Yeah.
I'll bet you.
Trails everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, getting some Joshuas.
Oh yeah, the Joshua tree. That's a strange thing because it grows through this area and it goes for miles and miles, all in this strip. You know, it's about, I don't know, maybe a half a mile wide, mile wide maybe, but it just goes on for miles on that strip of Joshua trees, and once you cross the strip, you don't see them again.
Yeah.
Volcanic rock.
Yep, that's what I'm taking pictures.
Now, Kim and I, we've lived out here for 3 years now, and you know, I'm no geologist. I didn't spend half my life going to school to look at rocks, but I have looked at a lot of rocks, okay? And so I know the difference between basic rocks. But Kim and I think that this might be a crater. You know, it wasn't a direct hit, just kind of a glancing thing, because the whole area here looks like a crater all the way around it, on three, almost like a bowl, except for you have one side that's not. That heads out towards Vegas. So, but after being out here and climbing some of these canyons and getting up there and seeing what kind of rocks are up there and stuff, I might have to make a video, because we were up in this one canyon And I got to a certain level, and there was volcanic rock, and I was like, what the hell is this doing here? You know, there could have been a volcano in this area one time, who knows? But I'm telling you, we just now ran into volcanic rock, and it's about the same height that we were over the weekend. It's just amazing that you run into volcanic rock out here, because something hot made it, either a volcano or maybe a meteor crashing into the earth right here in this area a long time ago. Heated up the rock, and there you go, you got melted rock. That's all that volcanic rock is. It's just melting rock. It's just melted. Anyway, that's just an opinion. But it is really cool out here, I'm telling you. We're in the strip of Joshua trees here.
Oh my gosh, they're beautiful.
And the thing about Joshua trees, like I said, they grow in a strip. This strip right here probably runs from Las Vegas clear out past Beaver Dam, all in a strip. You know, they're not all over the desert. They're in a strip of the desert. And that strip's, like I said, you know, just maybe a mile wide, but it could be miles and miles and miles long. That's what I've figured out since I've been here. Because every time I encounter Joshua trees, I can, in my mind, draw that line all the way to where I live, or, you know, so I know they're in a strip. Kim and I go to the Beaver Dam bar once in a while. Always a fun place to go. She gets all loaded and stuff, and I talk to the locals while she's, you know, getting loaded. And,
Whatever.
we were talking about that. Anyway, get a chance, come out to Mesquite and enjoy some of the beautiful desert. Grand Canyon's just a little ways here. You can four-wheel to it, shortcut north rim of the Grand Canyon, which is really cool because it's places that most people don't go to see, and it's just beautiful. It's spectacular. If you get a chance, send me an email if you're coming out this way. Ron's Bar and Grill. You'll see it on the video. Ron's Bar and Grill at gmail.com. All little letters. RONSANDGRILLE at gmail.com. Send me an email. Tell me you're coming out. I'll guide a tour. No problem. I love going out. I go out every chance I get. Sometimes it takes me at least one night and a couple, you know, scuffles, and I get Kim out here. So. But anyway, just kidding, honey. If you come out here, just send me an email, man. Call me damn Uncle Ron, and I'll know that you've seen this video and you want to come out and explore. So bring your razors, bring your 4x4, and bring your guns. You know, this is Nevada. We love guns out here. Everybody, you know, has guns here. There's all kinds of places to shoot and whatever. You got your guns are legal. Bring them with you. They're welcome. So we're nearing the end of the pavement. I've said that before on here, but we're getting closer. Whitney Pocket, 7 miles. Gold Butte Town Site, 27. Fisherman's Cove, 10. So we're getting pictures. Kim's, of course, making a video at the same time I am. We got a Jeep behind us, and looks like they're doing what we're doing, taking pictures. But if you look off into the horizon there, that's the start of Lake Mead right there. Yeah, Lake Mead. Now we stopped here and I go, look, that's water. And it took us a little bit, you know, we should have known, but it took us a little bit. And we figured it out. It was Lake Mead, so we've been by Lake Mead many times, but never at this on this side for one, or come across it other than the dam. There's Kim out there getting some pictures of the sign. Like the fire danger today is high. See, that's unusual. Or I hope that's where it should be, but because it's really green out here right now, and I just don't see it. I don't see why the fire danger would be so high. You know, with this Wuhan, China virus, things have been a little different. You know, they might put that up there just to get less people to come out here. But that's all I've been on, I'll tell you. I don't think the virus is out here. And if it is, I don't think it would live very long. The thing is, a lot of people, you know, who wants to live with millions of people in a city? I mean, damn, somebody sneezes and everybody's sick. So that's one of the advantages of living out here in the middle of nowhere, is there's nobody out here. So there you go. But we're going to be continuing up. That road to the right leads to Fisherman's Cove, and so maybe one day we'll be on a boat and we'll be out on the lake and we'll go to Fisherman's Cove, you know, from the water side. I'm sure it's pretty cool. Probably a place you can gas up your boat, I imagine. But we're starting to see a few people camping out here. We got our first 10 points. Razor just went by. So we got one razor so far. I got it done. We'll see more. I know there's a whole pack of them, and I think they're coming behind us. But you know, they can travel pretty fast over the rough stuff. But they get them things on pavement, you know, because they lock up just like this Super Kia. The Super Kia's got locker rear end, so we go 4-wheel drive. Things are locked up and you're going where you're going. I found one that had been wrecked the other day online. Well, I tell you what, that's been on my mind since, because I know how valuable these things are when it comes to being a 4-wheel drive. How little, cheap, and they're actually ride pretty good with their suspension. So, if you ever get a chance to get you a Generation 1 Super Kia 4x4, I would get it. Those razors aren't cheap. Go buy a brand new one. I think the cheapest one's like $5,000. That's for just a little side by side.
Little one.
With the little 12-inch wheels on it, so you don't get much. I like purple.
Yeah, let's go back up.
Yeah, purple flowers out here in the desert. Orange, yellow,
Beautiful.
red.
Waiting to see a rainbow or a turtle.
Yeah, well, I seen Rango over by Mesquite though. So I don't know if he got this far yet. This is the other side.
This is the other side.
Yeah.
Cool.
I see in the distance we have another trailhead. See the brittle cactus? Like,
Yeah.
see there is something on top. So
See?
it probably does have.
I think one
Some kind
flower
of
bloom.
yeah.
Yeah. If I remember. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
They're just so beautiful. Cactus, even though they hurt you, they're beautiful.
Yeah, everything sticks you in the desert.
Oh man. Just gorgeous.
So it's called like sombrero or something like that. Rango.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something
Like that, yeah.
sombrero cactus.
We'll look it up. We'll find out. You know, they actually have a website or something that you can download.
Yeah.
And every time you take a picture of it, it tells you about it.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
I need to have that. I'm going to have to look for that because just to find out.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of reassuring that we know we can go off to the west from here and we're going to run into water for sure, Lake Mead over there.
Yeah. Have to tell the history of Lake Mead if people don't know.
Sooner or later we got to get off this road. I'm tired of driving on half pavement, half dirt.
I know. Well, I don't know, hon.
Something's got to split up here soon.
They kept going right. That's all I remember on the video.
We're gonna take a look at this trail just to see what it says.
Yeah. It is Gold Butte. Oh, it's all Gold Butte.
Yeah.
Designated area.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's that say there?
All vehicle use limited to
Trails.
trails.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that goes
Absolutely.
without saying. You always want to be respectful of that.
Yeah.
Don't make new trails in the desert
No.
unless it's absolutely.
Wait till you got
has
a
to be
devil's
done.
throat. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. But it's to protect the ecosystem out here. You know,
Yes.
it gets disturbed, and then it affects a lot of different animals.
Yeah.
And the desert tortoise is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Protected animal. And if you walk out in the desert, you'll notice that you walk on like about an inch of a crust, like, and it breaks through. When you break it through, the next time it rains, that's the protection for watershed. It lets the water run over it
Yeah.
and not wash it away. So when you step or drive, the next time it rains, you've broken that protective barrier. You come back in 10 years, it'll be a gully probably 50 feet wide and a mile long. So that's the reason for that. Well, it looks like we're getting close to where our target visit is today. If you look off in the background there, you'll see the rock formations and everything's starting to turn to a red color. It's the thing about the desert. You'll be going along with tans and browns, and all of a sudden you're in reds and greens. So the colors just change. You get a lot of tan sometime. So it'll be various colors of tan. Well, here it changes, and it's going to be various colors of
Red.
tan and red. So, plenty to see, plenty of diversity. And, this is the desert, Mojave Desert. So, if you ever come out here, you got to come and see this area. It's Gold Butte called. So, we're not there yet, but we're on our way. Starting to see a little bit of traffic, you know, people come up from the
Right.
opposite way, yeah. And,
Oh, here we go. Yep.
you know, it comes out of Las Vegas. Actually, it comes up from by the
Probably Henderson.
Yeah, Henderson and the dam.
Yeah.
And then they head up this way, you know, to visit the monument and stuff. So you run into various people up here, I'm sure, from different places. But this is the time to be out there seeing stuff like this. Ain't a lot of people out here at all.
No.
So this is like extreme social distance. You know, that's socialistic, whatever. That's what I call it, socialistic distancing. And the stupid Wuhan China virus. That government built that virus and it released it and spread it around the world. It should be considered an act of war on the planet Earth.
Really should be. Yep, we're here.
Getting close, huh?
That is,
Why not?
recognize it.
You recognize it.
In that, what we seen on the video.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's really pretty right here, though. I'll tell you that. That rock formation right there is really cool.
Beautiful. Look at it. Oh, wow. I don't know what that is, but that's beautiful.
Real pretty up here. We should have a turnoff going to Gold Butte or something here soon. In the video we watched before we come up here, it shows turning off. I do see a parking lot down there. I don't know what the hell that is. I think we'll maybe go down there and take a look at it.
It's like a parking lot.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. You'll see anything in the desert. Even a parking lot. Let's go check it out.
Let's go check it out, babe.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah, look at it. Oh, yes. It's a close.
Route designated. Wow. This is a parking spot so you can go climb on these rocks, probably. They are red and they are pretty. The trail does go on from here. It's not the one we're looking for, though, but I'm sure it goes into up around to that other rock formation over there, which is really pretty. Yeah.
Just gorgeous. Beautiful.
Campfires. Got some campfires. Yeah, be a nice place to.
It would be a nice place to camp.
Yep.
Oh, we're seeing eagles and hawks.
Haven't seen Ringo yet.
No Ringo.
Well, I think we've gotten to the trailhead to Gold Butte, and the rocks are beautiful around here.
Gorgeous.
And just beautiful, beautiful. It's so nice that, you know, Kim and I left reasonably earlier today because this turned out to be a really good trip. just beautiful up here, I'm telling you. It's not that far up, you know, it's not like in Colorado where you're 5,000, 6,000, 8,000 feet. This is, Mesquite's only 1,500 feet. We're probably up right now probably to about 2,500 feet. So we're not really that much higher up, but you go up quick here. Man, these rocks are beautiful. Man, they're beautiful. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. We're gonna go up here and just kind of look around and see what the hell. Oh, we got a campfire up here. Somebody didn't put it out. I guess that. You know, the funny thing about that is one time I was had to, you know, do some time up in Sulphur Springs, Colorado, and so I was a trustee. Got to go out and work at the city of Winter Park. We were up there one day and I kept smelling smoke, and I kept telling the guard, I said, man, I smell smoke. So we went and looked for it, and we found along the railroad there some logs started burning, and so he ran off to go and call the fire department. Meanwhile, while he was gone, I peed all over that log and put the fire out. So I got in the newspaper, the Winter Park newspaper, Grand County. Inmate saves city of Winter Park urination on a forest fire. So there you go. That's a true story.
Yep.
I wish we're getting graphics put on our Kia, Super Kia Gen 1 4x4 Razor Hunter, and it's going to say Razor Hunter on it. So when we start running these people that own razors, they're not going to be too happy. But well, hey, we're there and we hunted them down. So there you go. I found by most of them that I've dealt with, they're usually kind of arrogant. You know, your Jeep and 4x4 people are a lot friendly. They wave at you and they're more friendly. They're not surprised that you're up where they're at because they know you're driving a 4x4.
Bathroom.
It looks like we got a restroom up here. Damn, I can't even believe it, man. No wonder why all these Jeeps stopped here. Every woman in every Jeep probably had to pee.
Yes.
So, see the sign there?
Oh, hold on.
What's that sign say? Looks
Little
like we're on the right road. So Arizona's to the left, Gold Butte straight ahead, Little Finland straight ahead.
Okay.
I think the phone. Yeah, we go to the right here, but.
So this is Whitney Pocket.
Oh, this is Whitney Pocket. Where in the hell's the pocket at? Oh, it's Pocket of Rocks. There you go. Okay. Well, that's probably why it got named that way. It's a little pocket, you know, where the canyons come together. But even in the desert, occasionally you'll find a restroom. I find that King Soopers bags are the best. Because when you go to pee, you just pee on the ground. But when you got to poop, those handles on that bag fit your ass perfect. So you just got to have some paper, and you got a way to dispose of it.
Oh my God.
Believe me, I know that as a fact because I rode a bicycle one time all the way from Minot, North Dakota to Denver. And I had me a bunch of bags, believe me. I guess Kim's got to relieve herself.
Well, I'm taking pictures also.
Oh, yeah, well,
I gotta do that.
they both start with a P. So here we are at Whitney Pockets. Beautiful, man. I mean, the color here is unbelievable. If you had a chance to come to Mesquite, you got to take this trail. Come to Whitney Pockets, Nevada. That's right next to Lake Mead. Lake Mead's just a few miles ahead of us right there. But this is Damn Uncle Ron Videos. Smile Always. Produced and brought to you by Ron's Bar and Grill at gmail.com. Want to see more videos like this? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell. Say bye, Kim.
Bye, Kim.